Alright, hey everyone, welcome back. Just doing a rinseless wash on the Impala here. As you can see, I have water spots. Let's get on the topic of water spots and where these came from. It's not rain, it's actually from the neighbor watering their trees or their plants, whatever the heck they were doing over there, and getting over this wall that's just a little over 6 feet. So they got water all over the front end of the car, all over the roof, and they've been, who knows when it happened. I just noticed it when after a client came by and the sun started coming out. The same thing happened to my Camaro yesterday when I pulled it out just for a few minutes. The whole front end was wet, and so here's what I'm doing here. Rinseless wash N914 in the SBTA, and I'm just soaking the surface down with N914. Remember I mentioned the limitations of this. If you lean it, you just start spouting air. It's because of the straw in there. But if I hold it, flat, it's no problem. So let that go. I'm going to be using, I'll get to the glass in a second here. I'm going to be using everybody's favorite, the black sponge here from the Ultra Black Sponge. I know people always get weirded out when you're using a sponge on paint during the rinseless wash portion. No pressure, I'm just letting the sponge do all the work. If I wanted to flip it over, because maybe I didn't feel comfortable because it was getting dirty, just do so. I'm gonna get this fender while I'm at it. Okay. So that's it. Throw it in my rinse bucket, which is getting dirty, but don't worry because it's going to release all that dirt. People they overcomplicate the wash process. Throttle, Shine Supply. I flip my towel over to a clean side here, or a side that I haven't used here, I should say, and just go over the surface to dry it off. Dry off this fender. Let me put this on here. Second towel in there. I'm on my phone here because I didn't bring my GoPro, because I wasn't intending to shoot anything at the moment. Okay, so let me put that down for a second so I can have. This is a Griot's PFM. And I'll just come over and knock down any excess product. Again, throttle's not going to leave protection behind. It's mostly gloss, and it's going to take the slickness of whatever product is on the surface. And see, rinseless washing doesn't get everything off, but it loosened up that little piece. Let the helicopter go over. So now when I come back over here, there's no more water spots, just the paint. Now that it's clean, letting my dad wash this was probably not a good idea because he's starting to swirl it up, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not going to have the Geon coating on here too long, so it's not a big deal. So that's it. Just a quick little demo of getting water spots off the surface here. And these water spots, again, they were on here today. They will come off. Just agitating with my finger here. So they do come off. But if I left them in there, and right now it's getting hot, I'm getting a good sweat out here. If I left those in there, they would bake on there, and then they would be harder to remove. And so I came out here and washed the car as soon as I saw them, and took care of any future problems that may occur if I left them on there longer. So that's just a quick little video on water spot removal. If you catch them real quick, it's not a big problem. On top of this, I was testing the Obsessed Garage Drynate on this side and Adam Slick and Slide on the rest of the car. So both products are polymer sealants. and they do a better job handling water spots versus a ceramic type product that maybe if I left these on longer, it would be hard to remove, and they probably would have etched by now. Again, I don't know how long they've been on the surface, so quick little update on that. Let me just go ahead and finish this front end and the glass, and then I'm done washing this car. Just kind of want to demo that real quick on water spots. If you catch them in time, it's not a big problem than what they are. If I left this overnight, yes, it would have been a big problem. It's just like a sprinkler. If you left your car with a sprinkler on there and you didn't catch it in time and the sun's just baking on the paint, those things are going to be harder to remove. And it doesn't matter if you have a wax sealant or coating, it's going to leave water spots on that. But yeah, that looks good. Car's clean. Shine Supply Throttle is leaving me with a nice gloss. No protection on that product, just a gloss enhancer, similar to Dream Maker, for those of you who are wondering what type of product that is. So let me just go ahead and knock this out, and then I'm officially done. All right, so thanks for watching.